YouTube friends. Happy Monday. I am sitting here in the sunroom. It's after 3 and I am working on my shawl for by Tanya Lyons, Blossoming Gardens, and I am on the fisherman's rib. The colors I am using, I have this purple, and I think that one is from Up North Yarns. This one is Unicorn Kisses by Mountaintop Yarns. And then the other one is by Leap of Faith, and this is a pink variegated. So these are the flowers. We started out with that. This is garter stitch. Started out way down here with, I think, just 3 stitches. And the way that she has you do it, it curves to one side and then it straightens out on the other side. It gives, the way she had you do it was a decorative edging on it. Then we went to the next part, which was the flower. And I didn't think I'd be able to do that, but I did do that. Now I'm doing the fisherman's rib. I have a lifeline. If you see a white through there, it is a lifeline. So if I make a mistake, I can rip it back to that right there. So this is the front side. It is an easier way of doing is to brioche, and so she's got us doing this. I am on, let's see, I've only done half. I've only done half the repeats that it calls for. I feel like it's never going to get done. But on the back side, you have the opposite colors here. And it's not perfect by any means. I have mistakes in it. I keep dropping stitches, having to fix it, and fisherman's rib is difficult in itself to do. Not really once you get into the idea of it, but it is difficult if you make a mistake. So, but the different variegations come through it right here. So I've been working on that, and then I decided, well, yeah, I decided I needed to do something else, I guess, with yarn. So this was my May pick that I drew from my stash to either do socks or whatever I felt like doing this year. And there is a shawl that I've been wanting to do. It is called, I think, the Reading Shawl by Kay Jones of the Bakery Bears. And she does it so that it was meant to be used for Advent skeins, which are mini skeins. They're like 10 grams each. And instead of doing that, I decided that I just wanted to knit it. It's held double, which means I hold one strand from the outside, one from the inside. So it is held like that, and it will give me like a thicker consistency. So yeah, I decided to start it, which I did. Started this last week. Oh, well, actually probably Friday. So anyways, this is what it's looking like so far. It's just basically garter stitch, and then you're doing increases in the middle and then on the ends. It's not difficult whatsoever. So I started this and I know I won't have enough of this color. So my thought is I have a really light taupey color. Let's see if I can find one in here that I'm thinking about adding to it for the other stripe in it. And then just, it's going to be pretty scrappy looking is what it's going to be. But I will find something that will go with this. But the whole idea was, it's just an easy knit. And sometimes my sock knitting mojo leaves me, which it kind of has right now. And so I do enjoy doing shawls. This one right here is a lot of concentration. And sometimes I just want to knit. So this is why this got started. So I started that, have not touched this probably since Friday. So I did do that. And I am working on this, trying to get this done. My English paper piecing projects, I am still working on that. This one here is the mystery, the mystery one by the Party Kite Company, Pattern Company. It is called the Butterscotch Bouquet Mystery Sew Along, and this is free. She does sell the English paper piecing and stuff online in Etsy. So this one right here, this is the clue I have to do. I have to make 6 of these. Oh, can you hear let me see if I can get them. The Oreo. We've had a lot of Oreos, and that's a male. They are so beautiful. And they got grape jelly in there. We've had several males and several females. The interesting fact about Oreos is that they will eat any type of jelly that you have. But once they are nesting, they will quit eating the jellies, and they will then, once the babies are born, they'll start feeding off from insects and bugs and stuff like that. So, but yeah, it's a cold, windy day today. It's supposed to get to 62, but it's 57, but that wind has got such a bite to it. So anyway, so I have been working on Clue 2. So far I am working on this one right here. I have to do a total of 2 of these. And I have my 2 done of this one. So I got that one there. The centers will all be a little different. And here is my other pink one. And I only have 1 of the red done, so I have to sew all the red, but I was working on the pink one here. The red one's in here waiting to go. And the 3 pieces that are going to go on the outside, which was this one here, and this one there. They're going to kind of be different. The blues are going to have the red insert like this with the pink up on top. So one will go here and one will go over here. And then, so it's going to look like this. And then the other one is going to be like this. So I will do that for both of the blues. And let me get this one. The pink ones, I think I am going to do so that I have the red inside with either the pink on top or the blue up on the tealy blue up on top. I'm not for sure yet. And the red one, I am going to do the pink with either the red or the blue on top, but it will still have, all of them will still have that yellow piece. They all will have this in the center, so they'll all have that. So it's just based on whatever color it is, because if I do them all the same, that red's not really going to, it's going to blend in too much, I think, which would be okay, I guess. So yeah, I got it all in here. Oh, and Elaine, you asked how I got my backs so good like this. It's because I bought the, if I can get it out, maybe, where is it? Just a second. All right, so I bought the acrylic, just like this, if I lay it on like that. So the acrylic, what it does is that the inside lines is going to be your hexagon, and then the outside line is what will fold over on the back side. So that's what gives you that neat edge, just like this. The drawback to that is that you have to cut each one separately like that, whereas, let me see if I have some, maybe I don't have some on this one. Whereas normally I would take a square fabric right here, and I would take the paper template, if I can get it out. It's hard to do one-handed. Should have went and gotten the tripod, but I didn't. So this would set, it would be wrong side, so it would set like this, and then you can set here and sew it down like this, and then fold it over, and that will give you all the extra. Or I actually will set here, and I will take my shears and I will cut off the edging, so I have like 1/4 of an inch. So I'll cut off the corners like that, and then I'm glue basting mine, so that when I do that, it will be like this, but that's using the template. So, but yeah, that is how I have been doing that. So, but then the last thing is I started my other English paper piecing mystery sew along. I don't know, I really like, as you can tell, English paper piecing. But this is what this one is right there. And I am way behind because I just come across it. So my colors for this one is this green right here. Then I have a pink, and I showed these not too long ago, probably on Friday. The blues, and then this will be the yellow, and then this will be the purple. And these are 1-inch hexies. So for clue 1, which has still got quite a bit to go, She starts in the center of the quilt, and we work our way out. So I have to do this green all the way around, and this is a free pattern. I have to do this green all the way around, and then the next one that I do on it will be alternating the purples and the yellows. Now the yellow is going to be my background color. So we went and picked up yardage at Fields Fabrics, and it was 20% off. So, but once I have all the green sewed around and then this all sewed around, then I'm about halfway done on clue 1, and then I have a couple other things to sew on it. So maybe I can see if I can, because this is by this will maybe this is by this person here that doesn't want to focus in. So this right here will be clue 1. So I am just on that third or the fourth ring right around here, and then my yellow and purple will be her blue and white. Then I have to make these things right here, and then I have to do some more flowers. Oh, right here. I have to make these things right here. So I just printed up clue number 4. So, but yeah, so that's what I've been working on with that. But I just wanted to hop on and show you my progress on this. Like I said, it's not perfect by any means, but it's all right. So anyways, my whole plan was hopefully to go out in the garden and do my seed planting today, but it's going to be a cold day today. Yeah, it's cold. It's going to be a cold week. It's supposed to rain Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. That's why I wanted to get my seeds in, because then I wouldn't have to water, and but that's not going to happen. I'll have to wait until Thursday. It's supposed to be back up in the mid-60s. So right now I feel like I would have to put a hat and a warmer jacket on to be out there. If the wind wasn't blowing so much, maybe it would be okay. But so instead I'm just sitting here in the sunroom and watching some TV. Breakfast this morning I had my smoothie, and lunch was a turkey salad. My turkey salads are a lettuce mix, and then I have sliced turkey in it, and then I have some Colby Jack cheese, some raisins, croutons, an apple. Yeah, I think that's about it, besides the dressing, which is ranch dressing. So, and then I had some Simply Puff Cheetos. Those are a really good, for me, thing to have, because they're only 4 points for the serving, and it's like having the regular Cheeto Puffs, I feel like. So, But other than that, Mr. Jerry's out working in his area. He's got his heater going. So I just wanted to hop on and just say hello, and I hope that your week is going to be a great one. And yeah, so till I can come back and chat with you again, it'll probably be Tuesday. So other than that, thanks again, my friends, and I'm going to go back to some knitting and whatever else that I feel like doing. Thanks again.